Hello, friends and enemies. Happy 2024. May this year be better one than the previous. At least I made it to 666 subscribers. Yay! What better way to celebrate hitting the number of the beast than to talk about a death rock album? Yay, my favorite genre that I haven't talked about in way too long. Here, starting off this year, I would like to talk about one of my favorite albums released last year, that being the self-titled release by Miedo Vicio Podredumbre, a death rock act from Mexico City, Mexico. According to their old YouTube page, they started in 2010 and were named El Día que la Vea la Voy a Matar after the book by Guillermo Fanelli, but violence in Mexico made them decide to change it, as having a band called, for those of you who don't know Spanish, The Day I See Her, I'm Going to Kill Her might rub some people the wrong way. So in 2017, they became El Ansia, the anxiety, which is what they're still called on the aforementioned outdated YouTube page. They do describe their band's concept and lyrics on that page as being defined by miedo, vicio y podredumbre, that being fear, vice, and rot, so clearly this was something they'd thought of at some point, and eventually they decided to make it the title of their band, which I personally like best of their three name choices anyways. Before we get any further, please remember to give this video a like and a comment, and give this channel a subscribe if you want more content related to goth music from Latin America. So this demo was formally released last year, but as per those older pages, it appears some of the songs are a few years old. Fun fact, one of those songs is in fact called El Ansia, their old name. There's also a song called Miedo, a third of their new name. Anyways, it's not an extremely long album, being 8 songs and a bit over a half hour to listen to. It's all a very eerie listen. There's the big 4 typical rock instruments always sounding suitably dissonant in their chaos and creepiness. According to their old YouTube page, the songs are lyrically inspired by life in the chaotic environment of Mexico City and the experience of being marginalized beings. Oh, and the song lyrics and titles are all in Spanish. Sorry, Anglo-parlantes. Not that speaking the language would help everyone, because the vocals do sometimes get distorted on certain songs, with this being a death rock album. So there's a lot of chorus pedals being used, and being a death rock band without chorus pedals is like being a fish without scales. It's possible, but then you'd just be a catfish, and all I know about catfish is people from Louisiana really like eating them, which is going to be a big bummer when I visit because I don't eat meat. Sound-wise, these guys are definitely part of the death rock revival movement that we've seen in recent years, like Deep Cavity or Shrouds from California, speaking of people who don't eat meat, though I am grouping them in with a bit of a more modern grouping. I don't think that's a bad thing, because I think they're a little bit more sure of themselves in their sound than certain acts of yore. Additionally, I think there are some influences in surf rock and the sound of the guitar, and even psychobilly in the bass. Although it's still very solidly death rock, the aforementioned life chaos is illustrated in the circling melodies of some of the pieces, while others lean into more somber desperation. The vocals comes from that creepy boy enunciation to a more catastrophe ballet era Roz type of smooth toxing situation. Good stuff. Seriously, if you are into death rock, check this one out. The whole thing is just mwah, death rock chef's kiss. So that was Miedo Vicio Podredumbre. If you want to buy this album or stream it, I have those links listed below, and please do. The last time I checked, only 6 people, self included, had purchased the album on Bandcamp, and they have only around 9 streamers on Spotify. I can forgo my boomenial judgment about streaming if you all add them to your death rock playlists. Also, if you want to just follow them on social media, I have those links listed below as well. I even have their outdated YouTube channel from when they were El Ansia listed below, even though it doesn't appear to be active anymore, mostly because I used it as a resource from this video, and I like citing my sources. If you want to follow me elsewhere on social media, my link tree is in the description as well. If any of you aren't on Blue Sky yet and want to be, I am, and I do have spare access codes, and I'm trying to move all the goths over there, so please let me know if you want one. If you like this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe even share the video with some of your friends who might like it as well. Until next time, bye now.